Hello there, you lovely lot. Welcome back to Crafters TV. Hope you're having a brilliant Sunday. We certainly are, that is for sure. We had a wonderful Colour Me Happy a little earlier today, and this is a masterclass. And it is a masterclass full of essentials. One of those essentials being Michelle McCarthy herself. How are you, Michelle?
Thank you. I'm very well, thank you.
Are you looking forward to this?
I am, yeah. We've got lots of goodies, lots of bargains. Who doesn't love a bargain on a Sunday, on a cold Sunday?
Who doesn't love a bargain on any day,
Well, yeah.
That's for sure. But yeah, it is packed full of essentials, core items, glues, storage, you name it. We got it over the next couple of hours for you. There's absolutely loads of things that you can shop for. I would definitely suggest you head over to the website, hit the shop the show button, maybe even the shop the day button as well, and have a little look through absolutely all the items that are coming up for you over the next couple of hours. Definitely a good sort of getting organised, getting those essential bits and bobs sorted kind of show, this one. There's lots of other things as well that we've been featuring all week, which I am going to remind you of in this show because they continue to be so incredibly busy at the moment. And this being one of them is Sarah's Papercraft Discovery Bag, which is this one just here. Lots in here for you. A really nice way for you to discover lots of different areas of the range that we bring to you. So you've got quilling flowers in here. We've got layering stamps. We've got some festive layering stamps, cut and emboss folders there. Brilliant creator cards, scene dies. Something from our quilling range there. This one here, that is a lovely festive penguin stamp you've got. You've also got some florals there. And also a wonderful pop-out. So all of those individually, if you got them on their own, would come to £100 or $118 though. Today, we're taking £70 or almost $80 off of that. So you get £30 or $40. Brilliant, brilliant value on that. It's very busy this morning. Continues to be really busy on that now as well. Then we have also got this for you. We've got loads of storage in this show. There's a whole range of totes coming up a little bit later in the show. But this one is a particularly great offer that we've carried on from Thursday's cartload. It's for our Deluxe tote. Now, this is excellent because you can customise this as you wish. So you can take all the panels out the inside, you leave them all in. I'm going to take them out because I kind of enjoy taking them out. There we are. So you can see you've got that lovely big, it's like a big crafty bucket, isn't it?
It really is.
And you can pop your Gemini Junior in there if you want to. You can, of course, load that full of A4 cardstock as well if you wish. You can get things like your Gemini A4 plates in here too, so it really is a great capacity on this particular bag. So let's pop those back into there. Lots of pockets around the fronts and the sides. A slip pocket here as well on the front, so you can pop all your essentials in there, and a nice big zip pocket on the back there as well. So keep all the essentials safe. I'm thinking car keys, chocolate bar, pokey tool, all the stuff you can't be without. Nice padded handles too, so really comfortable to carry. All double stitched, it's beautifully lined. They're all wonderful, these tote bags. But this one is great because that's the normal price on it. That is your usual price that you can see there. But today, you're going to get all of these goodies included as well. So we've got 3D embossing folder. You will get some of our balloon sentiments. We've got things like our stamps. You've got edgeables, sentiment stamps, creator card dies, and some of our liftables in there too. Those items, if bought on their own, would be £55 or $73. They are coming included for you today, totally free of charge, which is marvellous. So you saw it a little earlier. It is another deal that we've brought over from Thursday. So this is $34.99 or $39.95. This one here is your aqua markers. So here it is, a full set of aqua markers coming included. And then this one here is your glitter markers. That one, which is just there. Also, we're going to include for you some tri-blend brush pens as well, which is amazing. Then you've also got in here your acrylic paint markers. These are excellent because I've got so many things. These illustrators are the most premium alcohol marker we bring you, so it's amazing that they've been included. Art liners, they're going to be in there. How about, you saw these on our earlier Colour Me Happy show too, which is our card front colouring pads. We've got blending sponges in there, which you could do your makeup with, I reckon, if you wanted to. And you've also got ink pads. Don't do your makeup with those, though. Use cosmetics is what I would say. You'd be very shiny, wouldn't you? I don't think they are skin safe, though. If you went and bought all of that, £102.90 or £149.82 if you want to get your hands on that. I was surprised that we still had that offer running today, actually. I thought it might have ended yesterday, so take advantage and snap that up. Lots of you tuning in and saying hi. Deborah Lafleur is saying good morning from South Louisiana. Good morning, Deborah. Alicia says good morning and greetings from Aachen. Sass, good morning. Scrap Paper Scissors in Ohio. Scrap Paper Scissors. And Ali Veermeer is saying hello from a very rainy Netherlands. Well, hello to you. And Kimberly's also in from North Carolina saying hi to all of our fellow crafters. Susie Socials is back as our social media superstar today, so she wasn't around yesterday. I missed you, Susie. Yeah. But yeah, any questions you've got, anything you want to know, any burning questions, pop them across and Susie will fire them our way. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion if you are over on YouTube. Now, something else that will definitely end today is this, our Super Saver, because the Weekend Super Saver we only hold the price whilst the stocks last or until the end of Sunday. So if you want to get your hands on this, you are fast running out of time to do so. You will get in here. This is a gorgeous A3 Centura Pearl pastel selection, and that is a really delightful selection of cardstock. A3 in size, which is amazing, and 310 GSM, which is amazing. So you've got that one there. You will also get it in the Snow White Hint of Silver. You've got 25 sheets there, so 20 of the pastel, 20 sheets of the Hint of Silver, and you'll also get 20 sheets of the Hint of Gold. So 70 sheets in total of A3 size, which is absolutely brilliant. £25.98 or £37.98, which is amazing value. So make sure you are snapping that up. It will end today wherever you are. Carletta's saying hi from Arkansas. Ben is in as well and saying good morning to everyone too. And Susie says she missed us both yesterday. Oh, Michelle,
we missed you, Susie.
We did indeedy doodly. Any questions you've got, of course, get them into us. Crafters Companion on YouTube, Crafters TV if you're over on Facebook. Right, we're going over to Michelle. She's got more goodies for us.
I have the Out of This World deal.
Oh, wow.
I had to do it. Every time I hear someone say that to me, I hear Leanne doing it, and I had to have a go. Do you think I did?
I thought it was all right. I mean, some room for improvement, but a very good start.
Okay. I'm always up for constructive criticism.
Okay, excellent. My criticism is never constructive, usually quite personal.
Well, maybe not then. Maybe we'll pass on that one. So this is our Out of This World deal. I'm going to have to do it.
Now you nailed it that time. I feel like you need to fully commit though. I feel like you're holding back slightly.
I am holding back just a little.
Why don't you just give us one, give us it both barrels.
Right, are you ready? It's our Out of This World deal.
There you go. Round of applause for Michelle. It's only me in the studio, so just one solitary clap, I'm afraid, but there you are.
I'll take it. I'll take that. So we have this fabulous deal for you. So if you haven't got one of these, you're absolutely going to want one, need one, and love it. But it comes with, obviously, all these accessories as well. So you're going to get a 3-pack. Of this of our low tack high tack tape. Now I call it that because obviously it is a low tack, but if you've used this before, sometimes running it through the Gemini can make it a bit high tack. That's okay because we have those little ways to deal with that, but absolutely brilliant. So you're getting 3 of those. You are getting some snips. I'm upside down, aren't I? You are getting some snips with this as well. So these are absolutely perfect. Perfect for your fussy cutting, perfect for taking those little pips off of your pop-out toppers, your decoupage, everything like this. You absolutely need a pair of snips in your stash. I'm calling them snips, but they're just a precision
Do you know
cutting.
what I use them for?
What's that?
Nostril and ear hair. not even joking. Not joking.
Well, they are perfectly sized for that. Absolutely. So yeah, many of us do have these in our kitchen drawer, in our bathroom cabinet, as well as in our craft room. So yeah, why not? And then glue pens. So you are getting 2 of these. You're getting the 2 bigger ones, and then you're getting this perfect quickie.
What would you be using the different styles for, Michelle?
So these ones are gonna be absolutely perfect for if you are wanting to write with it. Well, you're gonna be able to write with them both. You're gonna be able to do really intricate detailing with this one. And again, so this one you're going to be able to do detailing with, but not so much. But if you've got anything like our ornament dies, you know, the hanging ones, things like that, this is going to be perfect to draw down the edge. So down the edge of your piece of card or your ornament, right on the edge, and then dipping it into some glitter. And then you're going to be able to edge it perfectly. So you're going to get a lot of use out of these, absolutely. And then obviously you get this beautiful storage caddy. So let's get it out. Just pop that to the side. So this, so those there, you're going to sit your Gemini on it. It's going to pop in there, its little feet, and it's going to stay on the end of your Gemini. You're going to have your plates in here if you want, and then turning it round, you can see we've already got one of our low-tack tapes on there.
Does that go on both sizes, that one? So the big one and the junior?
Yes, it goes
Brilliant.
on that. It doesn't go on any of the others, just those two. So again, plenty of storage, so you're going to be popping all of these in here. You're going to have all your scissors, all your essentials that you're going to be using. So you're going to have your plates on this back piece. You're going to have your glue gun. In fact, could you fit your glue gun? No, you couldn't. But you're going to have your glue pens, your scissors, pens, pencils, absolutely everything that we always want that's right to hand. And the perfect thing is, because it sits with your Gemini on it, it's all there together.
Brilliant. $29.99, $39.95 if you want to get that. That's a really good saving as well, isn't it? Of £23 or $34. So definitely snap that up. Platinum members under £24 or $32. Lots of you tuning in and saying hi still. Christine Mahoney, she's just on her way out. She's leaving for church. She'll be back for the next show. I will see you back here for the next show, Christine. Carol McDaniel saying good morning from Tennessee. Good morning, Carol McDaniel. Janet's in from Michigan as well. She's saying hello, Michelle and Joe. Eileen Maria Hernandez says, good morning from Puerto Rico. Waiting for Hurricane Fiona. It's raining and a heavy wind gust. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Hope you've battened down the hatches. Jeannie says, oh dear, Michelle, you fit right in. You've been hanging out with Joe and the gang too much. I'm not sure what that is in. Oh, I think that the Monday Mega Deal. Nee says, good morning, New Jersey here, sending a hot cuppa across the globe to my lady Michelle and my lord Joe. Aww. And to our Fab TV team behind the scenes. Hello to all watching right now. Hello to you, Nee. Pleasure to have your company. We're going to move on and look at some tools then, some core tools. I don't know where to start with these because there's so many essential goodies in here. So you are going to get the glue pen, so I'll share that with you because Michelle's just taking you through that. So same glue pens that you just saw a moment ago. I'm going to share these with you next because they are my absolute favourites. You're not paying for the glue pens, by the way. These are my absolute favourites because these are my kitchen scissors. Well, these are my lily scissors, these ones.
Yeah.
They're like for flowers and little jobs around the house. But they're amazing, aren't they? Because they've got Japanese stainless steel, got a non-stick coating on them. They're just the sharpest ever scissors.
They really
and they
are.
seem to stay sharp forever, which is amazing.
Yeah, I've got all of ours, and I don't think I've ever sharpened any of them.
They're absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
You will get the tweezers for, well, guess you could do your eyebrows with them if you wanted to, but they're more designed for crafting. So you've got your flat end, your straight point, angle point, and the needle point. They're the needle point ones are the squeezer ones, aren't they, that I love. These ones at the bottom, so they hold on to stuff. You don't have to squeeze them the whole time. You've got your pokey tools. You can never have too many of those. It is called an edge crimper. What did we think it was called? Distressing tool. Yeah, it's called an edge crimper. So that's why I wanted to call it an edge crimper, because that's what it's called.
It's your children that are distressing tools.
Sorry, stressy tools.
Kids, yeah. Kids are distressing tools.
Yeah, I haven't got children. I'm still stressed quite a lot. So I don't know what my excuse is, Michelle, I'm afraid. But yeah, a great selection of core tools there for you. The scissors and the glue pens are amazing. And then you've got all of those essentials that you're going to need for your crafting. So a brilliant selection, $21.96 or $32.42. $17.57 or $25.94 if you're a platinum member. Shadia says, hi, that caddy is a work of art. I store my plates in there, in the slots, at the ready to go. Julia is saying, good evening from Perth, Western Australia. Ooh. Good day, Julia. Terry's in Ohio, Terry. Jojo is saying, happy to join you from Charlotte, North Carolina. It's lovely to have your company. And Cheryl is also in North Carolina. I wonder if they know each other. Maybe they could hang out. Is it a small state? Is it a big state? I'm not really too familiar. And Eileen says, wonderful, that storage station. A lot of love coming in for that Gemini caddy, which is brilliant. What we're going to move on, and we're going to move on to, I believe we're going back to Michelle.
We have an Explorer kit. I wonder if I can do it with everything I'm showing you. I'm going to give it a good go. I have been hanging out with Joe and the gang too long, absolutely. But that's not a bad thing. It's just brought out the crazy that was already there. So this is our Floral Decoupage Starter Kit. So you have got a plethora of goodies in here. So we will start with the classics. So I have got 3 sets of your classics. Well, 3 6-packs, should I say. So you have got your greens, your pinks and your purples. And again, beautiful colours in here. If you haven't had our classics before, these are absolutely brilliant. So they're double-ended. You have got that lovely, now I always get my nibs wrong. You have got the, is it a fine point nib on one side and that angled one? What? You have an angled nib. What are the nibs? I always get them wrong. Chisel nib, thank you. So you've got your chisel nib, which you are going to be colouring, you know, bigger expanses of space in, and then you've got the other end, which is like your fine point, which is, you know, perfect for detailing. So, and again, so you've got 3 perfect coloured sets here for this, for your floral decoupage starter kits, perfect colours for any flowers. So we're going to include this alcohol-proof ink pad in Flagstone. So obviously, if you're going to be colouring in with your alcohol pens, you're going to need an alcohol-proof ink pad to go along with it. And of course, it's alcohol pens, alcohol pads. So we're going to be giving you some of our Nina Classic cardstock as well.
Marvellous.
So perfect for colouring on because you've got that ultra smooth surface, which is perfect for your pens. And then you're going to need some foam on a roll. You're going to need the foam on a roll, which is absolutely fabulous because you're going to need it to go with these. So this is our Radiant Rose Decoupage stamp, a floral stamp and die. So my stamp's missing, but you can still sort of see the image there from where it has been used. So you've got those 2 really large dies with that, and again, really large stamps. And I think we did these yesterday. So if you go back to the show yesterday, you will see me using some of these.
Brilliant.
Yes, because, oh, there we go. So I used the, I used this one, the Fragrant Sweet Pea. And I think this one causes, not confusion per se, but you look at this one and you're not too sure how it goes together. But very simply, you're just layering them up. But again, I did that on the show because I think someone asked to see it. So that is your sweet pea as well. So all that stuff for
great, isn't it?
£35, yeah, or $45.
Yeah, half price there. Well, more than half price actually.
Yeah.
Saving more than you're spending there by a few pounds and dollars, which is brilliant. Jojo wants to know if the pokey tool's sharp enough to pierce cardstock for stitching.
Yes.
It is.
I pierce my card with it, yeah.
Yeah. Crafty pierce my card. Crafty Chip says hello from Hampshire in the UK. Hi. And Evelyn saying good morning from beautiful Colorado. Good morning to you too. We're going to move on and we're going to look at some totes now. We're going to look firstly at this, the Deluxe tote. You know what I'm going to say, don't you? Don't buy it. Because for an extra, what, £7? Not even that, yeah, £7 extra. Buy this one and we'll give you £55 worth of freebies. So it's exactly the same tote. Yeah. Very robust as well.
As you can see.
So yeah, you know why I love this one. You've got all the pockets on there. Nice hard base too. You can get absolutely loads in it. They are like a crafty TARDIS, these, honestly. Should have seen Debbie Robinson's. I know I think she might have gone on to a different one now. But I remember her having this one and just travelling around with it, and it was just piled absolutely full. You can get so much in them. But if you get this deal that's there on your screen, you will get £55 or $73 worth of extra goodies included. So go for that one. Make the most of it, which is brilliant. So let's pop that back over there. We have also got this one. It's portable. Do you know why it's portable, Michelle? Because it's got a handle. Obviously means it's portable. If I had a handle, I'd be portable. You can squish it, apparently, as well, which Charlotte loves the fact you can squish it. There we are. Look.
It's fully squishable.
Folds squishy up, yeah. Let me fold that one up as well properly, but look, folds absolutely flat. So when you're not using it, you can actually stash that in your side of your lowest tote or something like that when you're not using it. But lots of really clever storage on here. Divider on this side. Now you can either have that open, you can have the flap up or the flap down. It's completely up to you. I'll just stick that back together for a second. So completely portable. Pen storage in this side, which is wonderful. Those same nice deep gusseted pockets as well. On the front side of there. Really handy, just really nice. Again, it's a bit of a TARDIS, you'll get absolutely loads in there. You can store A4 cardstock in that side. I'll show you with half a side of A3. If you want to store A4 cardstock, you absolutely will be able to in the side of there, which is amazing. It's just a really great bag. And again, like all of the storage items we bring for you, all wonderfully piped, all beautifully stitched, wonderful pen storage all in that side of the bag there too. So this might be a really great bag if you tend to go out and craft with other people. You know, if you pop round to a friend's to craft, maybe you don't have a dedicated craft space. Maybe you've got a craft room, but you craft downstairs in front of the TV all the time. This would be a really great one, you know, to have a couple of projects in, all the bits and bobs that you just need to hand to go out and about in. This could be that bag for you. Brilliant saving of 20% as well, $19.99 or $15.96. If you want to get your hands on that one just there. Next up, we have got this, the desktop tote. I could see this in a bathroom.
Yeah.
You know, a few cotton wool balls in there, you know, a couple of lotions and potions in the front of there too. There's lots going on with this. So this one also, it's got a zippy bottom, which is very clever, because what happens with this one is it folds up and then it also folds flat as well, which is excellent. So when you're not using it, you can fold that down. I'll just open that zippy bottom back up again and pop that back down on the inside of there. Really nice space on the inside. Little pockets here as well in there. They're not pockets so much as holders. It's hard for you to see. They're open at the bottom. They would absolutely store something like a roll of, you know, like a roll of foil or something like that, or a little roll of vinyl. Something along those lines would store really well in there. You've got your strappy pocket or your pocket with the, I was going to call it a lid. It's not called a lid, is it? What's that called, Michelle?
It's a flap.
It's a flap. Got your flappy pocket, your two pockets without the flaps, and then you've got two pockets in either end. Little carry handles on the side of there. It's a super handy little organisational tool for you to have at home. We've got a new viewer. If you want to go for that, by the way, $11.99 or $15.96. Elena says, hello everyone, new crafter here. I'm sitting on my hands. I spent a good few hundred this week. Wowzers trousers. And then Elena also says in the next comment, I've just ordered both of the totes. Jean says, I have 3 of these. They fit so much so organised. Lots of you loving the storage. The other one we've got as well is this one just here, which is called, I think, is it called the Go Tote, this one? I think this is the one. This is the one that was designed for the Gemini Go, I believe. Really fantastic. You can have the strap on or the strap off. So strap on, strap off, it's up to you. So if you want to carry this around, it's a lot more flexible than the previous one, the previous totes. It's not as rigid, but you can absolutely still get loads in there. I'll model it for you. I know you didn't ask, but it's what you want. We all know that, don't we? So, you know, see, look, it's direct from the, it is Fashion Weeks at the moment, isn't it? Where is it Fashion Week at the moment? Maybe New York Fashion Week? Where did you see them striding down the runway in a, you know, in a Go Tote bag? Maybe you did. 2 nice big pockets on the inside of this one. Nice big pockets as well on the outsides, at the sides, and on the back. Loads of storage opportunities again in there. Another great project bag, I think. I could see me using this as a little crochet project bag or something like that, Michelle. You know, a few balls of yarn, your pattern in there, your work in progress. It's going to be perfect for things like
definitely.
that. So whatever you want to use it for. And you've got the carry handle as well as the shoulder strap on that one too. $13.99 or $18.89 is your price there on that one. We're going back to Michelle. She's got more goodies.
I have got more goodies. So I have got some, I'll bring them all in. I've got some Spectrum Noir goodies for you. Lots and lots of goodies. So, craft mat. Let me pop it out for you so you can see it. An absolute necessity if you are doing any kind of messy craft. I mean, even if it's your kids, it's absolutely perfect. It wipes clean. You can roll it up and pop it away. But I mean, I use either my glass mat or this, depending obviously.
What's shocked me with this, Michelle, is that you get a slightly different effect on this than you do on the glass mat.
Yes.
Which Jan was telling me, which I couldn't quite believe. I just thought both non-porous surfaces, they'd behave exactly the same.
Yeah, no, it does behave slightly different, definitely. But, you know, you've got sort of the same principles with it. So, for instance, so what I tend to do is what you've probably seen me do a lot. If I get one of my ink pads, let me just grab one, because I talk with my hands. So, so if I get one of my ink pads, what you've probably seen me do on my glass mat is I'm going to pop it down.
Smush it.
You're going to smush it down. You're going to smush it down. You smush a few colours down. Give it a little bit of a spritz. Give it a little bit of a spritz with these. There we go. So you're going to fill these up. Give it a bit of a spritz, all the different inks that you've put on there. Place your card on top. And when you lift it up, you've got a beautiful background effect. But like Joe said, doing it on here and doing it on here, you're going to get a slightly different effect because it's just got, it's not as smooth. It's got not a grain, but a texture almost to it. So yes, if you definitely need this because it's just going to keep everything clean. But then obviously with the mat, you absolutely need these. Let me just pop it away. And it's a good size as well, so it's 13 by 19. It's just that little, but it's not going to go in. We'll do it later. It's just that little.
Welcome to my world.
It's just that little, I don't know how you do it, Joe. Hats off to you.
I can't get anything back in its box.
Just that little bit bigger than my glass mat, which is a 12 by 18. So these are the spritzers that I was telling you about that you absolutely need in your kit. You can be making up your own little sprays, so be putting some of your alcohol inks in here. But yeah, any glitters that you've got. You can be making, if you've got sort of other mediums in your stash, you can be using these for that. Who doesn't need makeup sponges? So definitely need these in your stash. So I say this all the time. I have these and I also have these. So you're going to be getting these and you're also going to be getting some refills. So I do have both of these in my stash at home and I use them both for different things. So I'm going to be using that a lot more if I'm inking edges, I'm inking up backgrounds, things like that. So if I'm inking a more wider expanse of space, but for these you're going to be able to come in and you're going to, as you can see, because they've obviously got that little pointy end, you're going to be able to get into more intricate details, intricate areas. So if you've got some embossing folders and you know that it's got a lovely floral pattern on, you can be using these because you're going to be able to get right into those little intricate bits, so like the centres of your flowers, you're going to be inking those up. You're not going to be able to do it with those. So again, you're going to have them both in your stash, equally as important because you're going to be using them for different jobs. And then we have this brayer. Now Jan is going to be the one to tell you all the millions of things that you absolutely can do with this. But it's really, so if I read the back to you, it says when you need a quick, smooth colour laydown, this roller tool is your friend. You can even pick up...
Friend, special friend, roller friend, inky friend, our friend.
Yeah, so yeah, do you know what? So yeah, absolutely. When you're putting down your mats and layers, you can absolutely just roll over with this and smooth them down perfectly. But you're going to be using inking techniques with this. You're going to be using this with your jelly plates. So it's definitely a step further into your mixed media, using your inks and things a lot more.
I've never seen a jelly plate.
It's almost like jelly.
Right, on a plate.
So, well, it's just a big piece of jelly.
like a gel.
Yes, it's like a
And
gel.
what's the top of it like? Is it like shiny or?
Well, no, it's like matte. It's just
Right.
like a slab of gel. And what you're going to be able to do, what you can do with it is you're going to be using your acrylic paints, you're going to be popping your inks on there, and that's what you're going to use your brayer for. So if you put in some blobs of acrylic ink on there, you're going to use your brayer and you're going to spread it out. And then you're going to get a picture from a magazine and you're going to pop that on the top and you're going to run your brayer over the top, and then you're going to take that image away. You're going to put a clean piece of card on there. You're going to run your brayer over it again. Obviously, you know, you're going to have a good play with this. Or if you already do this, send us some pictures. But then when you take that piece of white card off, it's got that image from so if it's Marilyn Monroe from a magazine, it's got that image of Marilyn Monroe, but almost with all the different colours that you have put on your jelly plate.
Sounds amazing.
So
I really need to have a go with one.
It's absolutely amazing. I've watched so many people do it. Haven't took the step to doing it. You know when you want to do something and you just keep watching. But that is what you're going to be using that for. So absolutely. All of these, if you've got any inks, you're going to need all these in your stash.
Brilliant. Great price as well there, Michelle. £18. $25 saves you 20%, $14.40 or £20 as a platinum member. Susie Social says, I use the brayer all the time for mashing down the mats and layers. When I use wet glue, keeps my inky fingers off of the beautiful cardstock. Love that. The lovely Lily is tuned in as well. She's saying, good afternoon to our lovely Michelle, Joe and all the team and the CC family. I hope this afternoon show will inspire me to get organised and sort out my craft stash. Well, let's hope. Fingers crossed, Lily.
Yeah.
I've got so much organising to do at home, Michelle.
Yeah.
You know, I said to you the other day, didn't I? You know, you just the clutter sort of lingers around a little bit, and then you get to a point where you just keep throwing everything in the bottom of the wardrobe. That's so I have a wardrobe that's like built in, so it's floor to ceiling.
Yeah.
So you open it up, so it just means that you can just slide stuff into it. Just keep sliding stuff in. And I also have a big cupboard which is full of stuff as well. Need to get it organised.
Yeah.
Jojo D says, like those shoe gel inserts, but in a thicker form.
Yes.
Oh, I see what you mean. Like a gel insert, but in a thicker form. Jill says, greetings, Joe, Michelle, Team Social, and the gallery from Arizona. Hi. And Judy is saying hi from Missouri as well. Carol says, I've always wanted a gel plate. Makes beautiful images. Going to have a little look at one after the show. I think you've got more goodies for us, Michelle.
I have red liner tape. Absolute essential necessity in your kit. So we have glue schools on. So if you've not seen, if you're new to us, you know that we do lots of glue schools. But for your red liner tape, so we have this, it's a 9-roll pack. You're going to get your 3mm. So you're going to get your 9mm. Put those out for you. Well, let me put them in order. I don't know why they have to be in order, but they do. So you've got your 3mm, your 6mm, and your 12mm. And you're going to be thinking, why do I need different widths? Because you do, because depending on what you are using it for, so you're going to be using these to stick definitely acetate, definitely vellum to your projects. But if you are making shaker elements and you are sticking your acetate to your card, again, so depending on how wide your shaker element edging is going to be, then is going to decide how wide this is. But I use these for making boxes. So I make lots of 3D elements. I don't know if you followed me for a little while, you'll know that I make little drawer units, little wardrobes, ribbon storage, all sorts. So when I'm making those, I know that the best thing that I'm going to be using is my red liner tape, and for that I always tend to use my 12mm because it's the widest, and when I've got those big tabs that are going round, it saves me putting 2 of these on. But besides it being uber strong, I think Keith proved that the other day, didn't he? How strong red liner tape and finger lift tape. What was it he got?
I can't remember.
Keith?
Oh, he got his tissue, he got his moulded paper stuck, didn't he? That to help him out.
So uber strong, but one of my favourite things to do with the red liner tape is this. So we're just gonna have a little quick play. So so you can see the widths that way. I've got all 3 here at the minute. So that's my 12, my 6 and my 3mm. So what we're gonna do is, so if you were just wanting to add some sort of decorative element to the edges of your card, around the sides of your box, you're just going to put a few layers on. And what always looks really nice is doing a 12mm. Just find the edge.
Wanda says, good morning from Ohio. Ohio, Wanda. BJ is in Oysterville, Washington as well. Wanda is such a good name. It's a great name. Do you know who I love as well, Michelle?
Yeah.
The comedian Wanda Sykes. Have you seen her?
No.
Oh my gosh. She is so funny.
No. I had a friend at school. Her name is spelt Wanda, but we called her Vanda.
Vanda?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a Yorkshire thing.
I don't know.
Because my uncle's new wife is called Vanda.
Okay.
And that is spelt with a W.
Yeah.
And I think she is from the north somewhere as well.
Yeah, it's weird. Because every time I say it to my husband, I'll say, oh, so-and-so, you know, blah, 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 Vanda.
Or maybe it's a European pronunciation. Because you can imagine if it was like Eastern Europe, you would say Vanda, wouldn't you, instead of Wanda?
Yeah, I suppose,
nice.
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. So I've just made just a little pattern with this, with my red liner tape. So I'm going to lift that one up. And I'm going to bring in my just some silver glitter and some of it. Oh, look at that festive red, our gilding flakes. So I'm going to try and do this without getting it everywhere. But it's worth getting it everywhere because once you have done it, it looks fabulous. And the good thing about this is you're not having to wait for the glue that you've put down to become tacky for you to put your gilding flakes on. You've got that instant grab
Picking
there
these up
with
with tweezers is a good way of using it. I've not seen that before, Michelle.
I don't know. I think I tend to use my tweezers for a lot, but I get it everywhere. So doing it with my tweezers, it just means that maybe I'm not getting as much everywhere. So you would normally have a little sponge that comes with your glue kit. But I've just got, if you haven't got one, just get a piece of kitchen roll and you're just going to rub it in. And the good thing about that is it gives it a nice shine as well. So you're just going to rub that in there. And then if I just, there you go. Just, looks amazing. And the effect on your cards, just fabulous. So let me just pop the lid on that. Because you can be doing it with your gilding flakes, you can be doing it with your glitter, which I'm just going to do now. So again, these are brilliant, your red liner tapes for making your own backgrounds, for popping your gilding flakes on, your glitter. You can be popping your embossing powders on these. Let me just clear that to the side. Yeah, be popping your embossing powders, not your folders, embossing powders on these and making, again, your own backgrounds. Let's just bring this in. And again, so be mixing your glitters in with your gilding flakes. There's nothing to say that you can't. But you can, again, so it's personalising your own backgrounds for your cards, or it's just, you know, adding a little bit of decoration to the edges of something just to finish it off. So again, I'm just pressing that down so I don't have to put my fingers in it. But there you go. So that is my favourite, absolute favourite thing to do with red liner tape. So not only is it one of the strongest tapes that we've got, but you can have a lot of fun with it as well.
Amazing. Absolutely awesome, isn't it? It's such a great thing to have in your stash. A lot of you saying how much you love using it as well in the comments. If you want to grab that, £20 or $40 saves you over a quarter, which is brilliant, really, for core items. It's really wonderful. We bring you discounts on stuff you wouldn't normally see it on. Who else we got here? Stephanie Theodos says, good morning, Michelle, Joe, and everyone from Farmingdale, New Jersey. I'm listening while I'm taking a walk on this beautiful morning. How lovely. And Kathleen says, just got one of the totes and the glue pens and a bunch of other things. Sarah Brown says, hello, my crafty friends. So sorry I'm late, but I wanted to join my friends Michelle and Joe. Hello to socials as well as the CTV team from Melbourne, Australia. Oh, I bet it's late there, Sarah. I hope you've had a wonderful, where are we? Sunday.
Yeah.
It is still Sunday there. We're going to move on. We're going to look at these. Now, these have been so incredibly popular. A couple of different ways of getting your hands on these. So you have got ones with the dividers or without the dividers. I would absolutely be going for these with the dividers, without a shadow of a doubt, because it's what really makes them special. So the great thing about these are all of the dividers are movable. So you can choose where you want to place these dividers, both this way and this way. So it means that you are going to have a slot for literally every shape, bottle. I mean, it's a whole wealth of things. I mean, what are you going to put in here? Your fishing tackle? Maybe that'll go in there. Maybe you want to put your all the little, little chargers and things around the house. They're a nightmare, aren't they?
Ben at home, I've got one of these in the kitchen, and he's got all his baking bits. So all the little nozzles for when you're icing your cakes and stuff. He's got all sorts of those kind of bits in there.
Yeah, perfect
He's
for
got
those.
his hundreds and thousands in there. His little gold spray for on top of the cakes.
Yeah, really fantastic. Yeah. Whatever you want to use them for. All of your different crafty bits all around. The other great thing with these as well is that the dividers go all the way to the top, so nothing's going to move around. Maybe you're into jewellery making. Maybe you've got all your little tools, you've got your little findings and your seed beads and all those different things. You've got little pots of everything. You want to get them organised. These definitely allow you to do that. They're really durable as well. They stack beautifully too. So if you go for multiples of these, I'd say you're going to be able to stack these at least 5, 6, 7 high maybe, without them being any problem whatsoever. The other thing that's nice about them as well is they've got the clip handles too. So the handles on the side, they actually clip into position, which is fabulous. So you can see how easy they are to use. Again, great if you don't have a dedicated craft space, these I think, because what you can do is find the box that you are after that might have all of your, I don't know, your birthday stuff or your Christmas stuff, and then take that over to your workspace and use it. So excellent for that. And just to show you as well how these move around, obviously I want to take that divider out there and then able to move that divider around. So all of these dividers work in any element of the container, which is brilliant. So they're just an amazing storage box. They are award-winning, I should tell you as well. Can't remember what the award was, but I know it won an award.
It did, yeah.
It was a good one, according to Charlotte. Yeah, it wasn't like a rubbish award. No, we won a good award for them. For storage, yeah, it wouldn't win an award for being the best traffic cone or something like that. It was a storage award, and it was a good storage award. £10.79 and £17.99. Do you want these without the dividers? You can go for them without the dividers if you want. If you want to get them without the dividers, you can. They're £7.19 or £11.69. I would be going for them with the dividers without a shadow of a doubt. I think it's what really makes them very, very unique. But if you did want them without the dividers, £7.19 or £11.69. I'll give you the details again for the one with the dividers though, because I think that's the one that you guys absolutely love. And this is what really sets it apart. So imagine if you've got things like Meccano. Is Meccano still a thing?
Yes, I think it is.
Meccano or Lego?
Lego is definitely a thing, isn't it?
Any other of those? Is there a Lego competitor?
No, I don't think there is.
No, it's just Lego, isn't there?
Yeah.
I love Lego. Standing on Lego has got to be one of the most horrible things you can do in life.
It really is.
Did yours have Lego?
Yes, all three of them had Lego. And I think I've still got scars from all three of them.
Oh, it's the worst. Those little six square, they're always the little squares. Oh, standing on one of those. Not nice, especially on a hard floor. Not good. Very, very busy on those. Lots of you are multi-ordering there. If you've got these, I know thousands of you have got them. I'd love you to, in the comments, let me know what you've been using them for. I really, really would. Crafters TV on Facebook, Crafters Companion on YouTube. Darla Dantin Walker says, hi Joe and Michelle from Hopkins, Minnesota. I love my red line tape. The lovely Tony Ziegels is in, says good morning, all from a sunny, cool Maryland. Tina is saying hi from Cheshire. Got to go to Cheshire soon. I want to go to Cheshire Oak Shopping Centre. Have you been, Michelle?
No.
It's like a massive outlet, apparently. It's meant to be amazing.
Oh, okay.
It's near Chester. Jerry says, good morning again from Southern Maryland. Have a nosy at all the goodies that were delivered yesterday. Oh, nice. What did you go for? It's around, Sarah's letting us know, it's around 11:40 at night, in bed. Had a night away from my younger sister's birthday, so a bit tired. Well, I hope you had a lovely evening,
yes,
Sarah. It's lovely to have your company. What have you got for us next, Michelle?
Tape pens. Masterclass.
They're back. They're back.
Yes.
These have been out of stock for how long?
Too long.
Months and months and months.
Absolutely too long. So you're going to be getting 4. So, I mean, I know they're just tape pens and they're nothing, but you need to see that you're getting 4. And 4 for $11.97. Just brilliant. So you've got 22 metres on here. That's 72 foot just on one. So it's going to be lasting you a long, long time. You're going to be using these for absolutely everything. But absolutely perfect for your mats and layers, perfect for putting little embellishments on, things like that. And if you do have something that you feel like needs that extra strength, what you're going to do is you're going to put your tape pen on both sides of card and then you're going to pop it together. So the glue on glue is like, it's uber strong. So yeah, that is your tape pens. And again, 4 for $11.97 or $17.85. And yeah, they're in stock. So absolutely an essential core glue tool that you're going to need.
Don't know how long we'll have those for though, Michelle.
No.
I mean, they were out of stock for so long. They did come back in stock, but the problem is people have been waiting for them for so long. So definitely snap them up. And to get what platinum members are looking at less than £2.50 each for those.
Yes,
I think as well, if you've had other tape pens in the past and thought they're a bit pants,
yeah,
I'd definitely give these ones a go.
Yeah, definitely. Because it's not a tape, it is a glue that's on there. So it's a glue, and once you've popped it on there, once you burnish it and it's warmed up, it melts, for want of a better word, or it seeps into. But it's an uber strong hold that you're going to get with ours, definitely. I've used many in the past, probably like you guys have as well, and this is my absolute favourite for sure.
Brilliant. Snap them up whilst we're on offer as well, because they won't be around for long, will
No,
they?
definitely. No, they never are.
I'm not singing, Michelle, is all I'm saying.
That's all right. No, I'm not. You guys can sing to us in the comments. But foam and a roll, again, so I've only got one here, but you are going to be getting an 8-pack. So you're going to be getting 8 of these, and it's 2 metres. You've got 2 metres in length on each one of these. And again, so you see how much foam pads and foam that I use. I go through a lot, but so if you have got a big mat on your card and you want it on foam, you want that height there, you're going to be using your foam on a roll rather than putting lots of individual foam pads on. Again, so perfect for shaker cards, just perfect for adding any depth and dimension onto your card. And so 8 of these, again, look at that price for £7.74, 8 of these, and they're all 2 metres long each. So definitely, again, another staple that you absolutely need to have. It's a core tool that you definitely need to have in your stash.
Brilliant. And you're getting 8 for that price
8,
as well.
yeah.
How many metres on each there?
There's 2 metres on each.
So 16 metres of foam and a roll, which is brilliant. Is this the sort of newer one as well? Is it sort of, it changed, didn't it?
It's not, no. So we do have a newer one, which is a huge roll. Yeah. And that one, it's thinner than this. So this is 10 mil. So it's an inch wide, this one. So if I just hold it up, this is an inch wide. The bigger one, the one that we've got on a huge roll, is about half that. So it's about 5 mil wide. And that came out with our shaker element dies. That one's perfect because you can curve it. because it's obviously a lot thinner. This one's a lot more sturdy, so you're going to be doing mats and layers, things like this, or bigger shaker elements with this one.
Amazing.
And again, do you know what this one's perfect for as well? Because it is an inch wide, you can layer it up. So if you want extra depth, you can put one on top of the other, and it's going to work great that way as well.
Amazing, absolutely awesome. 774 or 2370 if you want to get your hands on those ones. Now we're going to have a quick look at this again. It is very, very popular. Myself and Michelle launched this on Friday, which seems like a million years ago, doesn't it?
It does. Oh, absolutely.
It really, really does. But it is, we still have some. It is going very quick. I don't know how it's going to be around for. They basically make windows that you are able to open. They're perforated here. So one die does all the cutting for you, leaves it connected, but then you can tear that open. You've got 3 different shapes. You've got the sort of perforation line and the matte layer. In the curves, the rectangle, and you'll get it in the square as well. There's lots that you can do with these, isn't there, Michelle?
There really is. So I've just got my basket of samples next to me, so I'm going to show you a few samples. So you've got those 3 different shapes, and in each one you've got 3 different sizes, and in each of those you get this element here. Let me just, where is it, this side, that gives you the die cut, where you've got the perforation around those 3 sides, but it stays attached here onto your card. And then you're going to get the smaller die to match that gives you that matte and layer, and it does give you the whole matte and layer. Look at that cute little bunny. So for each you're going to get those 3, so you're going to get the 3 sizes of the actual die that cuts it in. This one has just been stamped on. I think this is with the Farmhouse collection, but you can, again, you've got that matte and layer, so you can see with this one. I always put them the wrong way up. You can see with this one, you've got that matte and layer on the top, and then you've got the one. So what? Oh, they're not. Are they all open? They should all be open. Can't just have birthday at the bottom. But I'm not opening them. I'm not being the one to open all of them. But you can see you're going to be bringing everything that you've got in your stash and using them with these, because we're sending a card because we want to say something. So it's just adding that little bit of fun to it to actually hide that sentiment underneath something. And again, you can see that you can have these any way on your card that you want. They're going to go all ways. Mix and match how you're putting them on there, but you're going to have your beautiful sentiment. So even if it's just to say happy birthday, get well soon, or then if they're invites for weddings, birthdays, kids' parties, anything like that. But you're also going to be putting them onto your boxes. So we've got it on, where's it on? There it is. I couldn't find it. You've got it on the front of the box. But I love this one. So our Lily made this one. And I love this one because if you're giving someone a gift, they can open it up and you can see straight away what's in there. You can have acetate underneath here, or you can have it, you know, where you're going straight into getting the chocolates or the sweets out of there. So yeah, boxes, bags, tags, cards, advent calendars. Absolutely the perfect time of year. So Liam made one, and it's on our blog, our website. He made a beautiful one, and it did have chocolates in it, but Joe's been at it. Not as many chocolates.
I haven't eaten all of them though.
No.
I can't find it. Can you?
I think he's
going to
hid
have
it
another
from
one
you.
today. Where is it?
I don't know. Maybe he's hid it from you.
I think Liam's probably taking it home. He knows that it's going to be no roses left in there. Right then, let me share. Don't forget to check out 70%. Did we say gone there? 70. Ooh. Very, very busy. $23.99 or $27.96 if you're a platinum member. Right, let's give you an opportunity to check out then. And whilst you do that, let's give you all the details of Club Inspire.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the product.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other, where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part. And it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
Massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafts Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Very, very busy across lots of the things that you've seen on this show. So we've got a brilliant set of tools for you now, because in this tool set, you are going to get a full set. Oh yeah, a full set of the scissors included in here. So what you've got is these ones, which is the largest ones. Now these are brilliant because you can use these for fabric and also for paper. And you've got, genius really, why I've not thought about doing this before, you've got your measurements down the insides of the blades. Can you see that there? So all of your different measurements are on there in inches, so from the very tip. So if you want to cut 2 inches in something, you're lining it up there with the teeth, closing that together, pop it onto your project, and then giving that a bit of a snip. Very, very simple and easy to use. So you're getting those. They're my kitchen scissors at home. Then you are getting the 6-inch ones included as well. And you'll also get the snips included too. I can't remember the last time we did a tool collection kit and offered you all 3 sets together.
No.
So it's really cool that you've got all 3 of those in there. You are going to get the craft knife, and you're going to get the pokey tools as well. And you are going to get this one just here. I'm at a loss as to understand why that is a 7-piece collection, Michelle. I'm going to be honest with you.
Does it count the pokey tools as 2?
1,
Oh.
2,
Oh, yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, unless that's counted as 2 tools.
It must be.
We'll check for you. At £37 or $59. So we're 7 pieces. There we are. We got there in the end. $29.60 or $47.20 is your price there. So for the 7-piece tool collection, £37 or $59 if you want to get that. Under £30 or $48 as a platinum member, which is absolutely amazing. Lots of you still chatting away with us as well in the comments. Let's see what people are saying, shall we? A lot of you letting me know what you're storing in your stash, stack and store boxes. Kathleen's got ink pads in theirs. Carletta says I put my red liner tapes in mine. My cat Max likes my tape, so it's safe to keep them away from him, which is great. Terry's got 12 of those boxes, which I think is amazing. Shows you how handy they are. Mostly crafting things, but I have one for Dollhouse. Emery's making and 2 for toys like Legos. I need to get more of them. Janet stores all of their gilding flakes in theirs. Linda says I store my craft supplies in there. I have 3 of them, which is good. Stephanie says, OMG, finally watched Craft House late last night. I think I was laughing so hard I shook the bed, but somehow didn't wake up hubby. I wonder what bit that could have been. Was it when part of my anatomy fell out, Stephanie? Was it that part of the show? Who knows? Susie Social says, best scissors ever. You can use them on paper, fabric, chicken, rose bushes. You can use them on anything you want. From chicken to paper to rose bushes to fabric. I mean, there's a joke in there, but we're going to move on. Stephanie says, just ordered my foam on a roll and a swivel knife. Stephen did, sorry. Stephanie said, the door reveals fell in my basket today. Carol wishes they had a magic money tree. Just buy it all. Wish I had a magic money tree as well. Be nice, wouldn't it? Really would be nice. Thank you for not singing foam on a roll, Joe, says Lauren Miller. You are most welcome. Annie wants to know how do tape pens work on vellum. That's a good question, Michelle.
You're just going to use, so vellum, I know you're going to be seeing your tape pens through, but you've got some of your vellums that have got a pattern on there, and you actually, if you use your tape pens, you're not going to see it through, or see it through the vellum. Some of those that you're going to be putting a little bit of tape. You're going to be putting it in a place where you know you're putting something on top. So if you've got a sentiment to go on top, pop it under there. If you're using it as an insert, so let me just. Again, I need to show you a visual. So if you've got your card, obviously it's folded in half. If you've got an insert that's exactly the same, you're just going to put, and your insert's going to be vellum, you're just going to put a line of your tape down there, you're going to pop it on, and again, if it's a patterned vellum, you're not necessarily going to see it, but then that's when you're going to wrap a piece of your ribbon round. So you're going to have a piece of ribbon wrapped round, and then once it's folded and you open it up, it's nice and neat. So for the most part, you're going to be popping it on where you're not going to be able to see it. But the hold is brilliant. It's going to hold it perfectly. But then if you don't want to use your tape on your vellum, attach it with brads, something like that. So, you know, you don't necessarily, but it does work on, and especially on some of our vellum that's quite thick and is patterned, you're not necessarily going to see it. But have a little play on an inconspicuous area first. And if you feel that you're not going to be able to see it, then just, you can use it, definitely.
Brilliant. A lot of talk about the best scissors in the world. Ron says the scissors really are the best I've ever used on anything. Stephanie says, Joe, I stocked up on those scissors last time when they were 2. I love them. Going to give away all of my other pairs. Amazing. A lot of people still talking about what they put in their stash, stack and store as well. Caroline said, I've got a stack and store box that has hats and running buffs in it. I do a lot of walking and athletics. And Gwenda G says, I have light bulbs in my stash and store box.
Perfect.
That's a light bulb moment. Anyway, we're going to go back over to Michelle. She's got more goodies for us.
So we have got this 3-piece tacky glue set for you. And again, so I'm just going to run through why you absolutely need this. I mean, the fact that you've got 3 in there is brilliant. But so this is a water-based glue. So you're going to be using this not necessarily on mats and layers. If you are going to use it on your mats and layers, you want a thin sort of scraping, which is why we pop it into one of these, because you're not going to be putting too much on, because it's water-based. And because it's water-based, if you pop too much on, you'll know yourself, you get that, you can see it through your card. It seeps up and it seeps through and it looks awful. but you are going to be using it to attach other stuff to your glitter card or any of your coated cardstocks. So your mirror card, your matte mirror card, your glitter card, your pearlescent, you're going to be using it on those because it's going to soak through that top coat that's on there and it's going to attach it to the core of your card. If you're using anything else, it's attaching it to that coating on the top and it's going to peel off once it's dried. So this is what you're going to be using this for. But I attach my ribbons with this, I attach my gems with it. So I mean on here it tells, I mean I don't know if you heard me giggling a little bit earlier because I was just reading. There's instructions and it tells you on here what you know it uses. So I'm going to hold it far away so I can read it. So you literally everything. You've obviously got paper, cardboard, textile, so ceramic. You're going to be able to attach ceramic with it, plaster, and this is what I laughed. It says rhinestones, but I thought it said intestines. You're not going to be attaching any intestines to your projects. So again, so wood, leather, plastic, styrofoam, so all sorts. And it's because it's the water-based, but it's not because it has got one of the best grabs of any glue that I have ever used. So absolutely, so 3 for $11.22, absolute bargain because you're going to use this so much.
Brilliant. So if you want to go for those,
sorry, Joe.
$11.22 to get a hold on those, or $14.60 as well, which is in dollars, of course. Amazing to have those. Wonderful chance to get yourself stocked up whilst we have them. Right, we've got some Totally Tiffany goodies here for you. Let's look firstly then at the paper storage. Gosh, these are well filled, aren't they? This one here is brilliant. Paper storage boxes. These are fantastic. They come flat packed for you. Now you're actually going to get 5 of them in here, which is wonderful. So you get 5 of these. Great thing about these, up to you how you want to store them. So you can either store them this way round, so you can get into them, which is wonderful. We've got the little handle pulls there, or store them this way if you don't want to see what's inside. But the wonderful thing is they store all of your 12 by 12 papers. Now you're going to get in here 5 of the boxes themselves, and then you get 30 of these, the dividers. And these are brilliant because you can label all of these up. So you'll be able to split those across the 5 different boxes, which is excellent. Keeping all your papers organised. The other great thing about these, I think, Rochelle, is that, you know, if you have a lot of paper pads, someone like Christine Mahoney, for instance, have a lot of paper pads, but then so many of your paper pads, you end up getting down to the sort of last 5 or 6 sheets. You don't want to keep the whole pad just for those last few sheets, but you also don't want to take them out and leave them anywhere because they're going to get dog-eared, they're going to get, you know, mucked up, aren't they? This is a great way to keep them all nicely organised and protected, but also really maximise all the space that you have for them. So, so paper and storage boxes. So you're getting 5 of the boxes and 30 of the storage box dividers, $43.97 or $57.97. It doesn't feel right, does it? The details.
No.
Is it? Have we checked the image? I don't know if it is definitely this one. Okay. Okay. Interesting.
Do you know how I store mine? I store mine, so where you've got your hand, I store mine stood that way so I can just pull my paper straight out of the front. So stand it up.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not the best value there. Right, let's pop that down. Next up, we are going back to Michelle.
So I have got low tack tape for you. You might think, well, that's not exciting, but it absolutely is. Because again, it's all about all our core tools, all the things that you are going to need to make your crafting easy, more fun. You need all the tools to get the best out of your crafting, and this is absolutely one of them. So obviously, it comes on those little dispensers. If you get our what is that? If you get our caddy, you've got the little doodah thing in there to attach your tape.
Did you say?
Caddy.
Oh, I thought you said haddock. I was thinking haddock.
Do we sell haddock?
Haddock.
No,
Delicious.
Not caddy, haddock. Oh no, I'm saying it now, look. Not haddock, caddy. You know, you can have that in there, but again, it's just an absolute must for your craft kit, this. Oh, when you get 2 packs.
Delightful.
So you're getting 2 packs of these.
So you're getting
six.
six rolls for that price.
Yeah.
What does it cost? You know the one that comes from Scotland, the other brand, well-known brand of tape that's out there. For 1 roll.
It's either £5 or £6.99.
Yeah, for 1 roll. You're getting 6 rolls here.
Yes.
Which is unbelievable.
With the dispensers as well.
And you get the dispenser too. Yeah, I mean, the value on our Crafter's Companion low tack tape really is off the chart compared to what you can go and find out there on the high street. £5.98 or £8.34. Right, we're going to move on. We're going to look at the craft and carry workstation. Do you know why I love these? Absolutely love these, because it is weighted, which is really important. So it means that it is not going to fall over. So this is a deal then, you're getting this one and the other one included as well. So you're going to get both. And they're in the purple. Is it just the purple we have today on the show? So it's just the 1 colour option that we've got for you, but absolutely amazing, because across the 2 of these you can fit so much in. Let's start with the craft and carry workstation. Loads of room in here. 12 by 12 paper pads in the back there. We've got A4 cardstock in the back of here as well. With this as well, here, let me just share this, because in the back of this, that is A3 cardstock. So just to give you an idea of how much you can fit in there, even your A3 cardstock will go into the back of there. And because it's weighted, it means that it's not going to topple over. So it's not going to be top heavy, which is great. So that is there. Then we've also got a little slip pocket in there that you can't quite make out, but that is in there for you. Room as well for things like adhesives and sprays. On the sides here, you've got these nice elasticated pockets with the mesh as well. So brilliant for putting things like pens, pokey tools, rulers in the side of there too. Nice space down the very front here as well. I think this is going to be great for those essential things that you can't be without, like your pokey tools. Then you've also got room in here. We've got toothpicks, tape pens, there's ink pads in here. Again, a really, really great storage solution from Tiffany. These, I think, are brilliant for a home office. Michelle, would be great.
Yes.
You know, if like me, you just keep getting the letters, and rather than opening them, you just keep stuffing them behind the knife block next to the bin.
Yeah.
That's where it all goes. You could pop them in here and organise them properly, couldn't you? Have it ready to go. Maybe it's going to be a like a little home workstation for the children or the grandchildren. It would work perfectly that. Or it's going to be a great craft area for you. Brilliant thing as well, I think. Wonderful for people that don't have a craft space. This is something you can pick up and put away, but also has everything accessible for you whenever you need it. There's nothing worse, is there? I mean, this is why storage is great. But if you've got like an hour and a half to do some crafting, spending 10 minutes, 15 minutes trying to find everything, 10 minutes, 15 minutes trying to put everything away, you've only got an hour. That's half your crafting time gone. So really great to have it all nicely laid out. Then you've got this, which is excellent. So here, this is your Ditto tool tote. Now this is really clever because it looks like a caddy, doesn't it? Ta-da! And it opens out into something you can put along your desk. So you can either have this against a wall, which is wonderful, or you can close that up and you can carry that around. I always forget what this strap is for here, Michelle. Can you remember? Oh, it's for exactly what it's there for now. What they're using it for now. So that strap there will sit over there and will Velcro to the bottom. So what it does is if you've got anything long in here, so say if you, because you can take this divider out, which is in here, you've got a little divider in there at the moment, you can put things like your plates and your A4 cardstock in there, and then you can actually just pop that down onto there, sort of acts as a little divider. If you're not using it there, then to store it away, pop it on the underside. Very, very clever. Let me show you some of the stuff that's in here. There's absolutely loads. We've got some Mod Podge. Do you call it Mod Podge or Modge Podge?
Modge Podge.
Everyone calls it Modge Podge, don't they? It's called Mod Podge, apparently. Spaces for storing brushes. We've got all of our adhesives in here. We've got stamps. My beard keeps getting caught in my microphone today. I think that is a surefire sign. Can you hear it rustling in the gallery? Because it's getting, I keep getting caught up. Let me just share that. I'll just pop that back onto there in a moment. Let me just share with you as well then what's in here. All of your different pens, little clear pockets in here, all of my markers over there. I've got things like gems on a roll. We've got glitter pens, more tape pens. You can fit absolutely loads into this tote, and brilliant to get them both together. You're saving then £14 or $17.50 here, as everyone is saving that, but then of course Platinum members, everyone in Club Inspire are going to get a little extra discount, which is always handy, isn't it? £14 or $17.50 is a regular saving, and then you'll get your extra discount on top of that as well. Lots of you still chatting away with us in the comments, which is wonderful. A lot of you still talking about what you have been what you've been putting your boxes into. There's also a pocket in the middle, says Jill. Oh, is there a pocket in the middle? I'm not sure. I don't know. Is it? Maybe it wasn't this one that Jill was talking about. Who was saying here? Syl says, I may have been watching more Criminal Minds, a bit too much, but I am a bit worried about Michelle's gluing intestines. Joe, lock your bedroom door tonight. I'm not staying. Don't worry. Don't worry. I'm not staying at the house today. Make sure you use a steel pin for the top of those little glue bottles, says Rhonda. Cindy saying hi from Missouri. Susie says, I love my craft and carry workstation. It fits an amazing amount of stuff. Keep my stamping platform or large guillotine in the back pocket as well. And lots of you still talking about those stash and store boxes as well. So, she seems to remember Tiffany showing a secret pocket. Ah, yes, there is. There it is. Sam, the secret pocket. It's here. It's just in there. In there. So you can pop it in there. What would you be putting in your secret pocket, Michelle?
Chocolate bars.
Chocolate. Yeah, absolutely. There's no way the kids would get in there. They'd never find your secret pocket. Yeah, it'd be wonderful. Right, any questions you've got about anything, as always, get them into us. But we're going to go over to Michelle. She's got more storage for us.
I have. So I have a universal this is how big it is. You can barely see me behind it. So you are going to be putting all of your pens in this. So if I just open that and turn it round for you, they're so pretty, aren't they? Don't they look lovely? So it doesn't come with the actual pen storage, does it?
No.
It's just the bag. So yeah, if you've got your storage, and again, so if you're travelling, if you're going on holiday, if you've got that second holiday home somewhere really warm or really cold and you want to take all your pens with you, you're going to be able to with this. But the good thing is, and again, like everything, so if I just lift that up, you've got a pocket on the inside of that flap there. You have got, where's my zip? Another pocket here that flaps all the way down, and again there's another zip in that pocket. You've got these little pieces here for your paintbrushes, for other bits and bobs that will fit in them. Let me just zip that up. And again, so I turn it to the side. You have another huge pocket on the side that you are going to be fitting lots into. And again, in that pocket, you've got all these elements for you to be putting other stuff in there. You don't necessarily have to use this for your pen storage, but that is what it's for. You're going to be carrying your pens about in this. And again, so on the other side, we have got another pocket. And again, if I open that out for you, you've got another pocket there. You've got one there. You've got storage there, there, and there. And if I just close that up, I'm shut. So I turn it round so you can see you've got that padded element on your strap. So if you're going to be, I'm going the wrong way, aren't I? If you're going to be carrying it, you know it's going to be nice and sturdy. Then you can't see because it's taller than me. Look, you've got a handle on the top. There we go. You've got another handle on the top. So besides the fact that if I open this up again for you to show you all that storage in there. So besides the fact that you're getting all of your classics in there, you've got all the pockets on the front, you've got pockets on both sides, you've got those lovely sturdy carrier handles. You've got those really sturdy handles. And again, it's Spectrum Noir, it's part of us, so you know that it's strong, it's sturdy, it's going to take all that weight and much more. So I've got obviously my classics in here, but again, so you don't have to put them in here. You can be carrying any of your craft stuff. So if you do go to, you know, lessons, classes, anything like that, you can be putting all your stuff in there, your papers, a few of your pens, your tri-blends if you want, a bit of glue, a bit of your glitters, a little bit of everything that you're going to be doing and playing with at your craft class. So, but absolutely perfect for your pens, definitely. I have one of these and I love it. It's so strong. And as crafters, we want that because we're going to shove a load of stuff in. It's going to be really heavy, but you're going to know with these zips and those handles, you've got some sturdy storage.
And so you can put the ink pad trays in there and the pen trays in there, can't you?
Yeah, definitely.
We have both the ink pads and pen trays and the universal pen trays on the show as well. So if you're going for those, you can pop those into there alongside that. Let me share this with you next from the Scrap Rack range of products from Tiffany. These are amazing. So what you're going to get, now you're going to get 5 of these that I'm showing you here. So these are brilliant. Now you can pop these in your scrap rack, of course you can, but these are on anything that goes on a 3-ring binder. You're going to be able to use these for. So what you've got then is this nice big pocket on the inside of here. So that's a 12 by 12 pocket first off in there. Then you've also got the pockets around the outside. So you've got the 12 by 12 here. So we've got some groovy baby nesting dies in that particular one just there, and an embossing plate. So it could be about storing anything you wish in here. Then you've got on this side smaller pockets. So we've got some little kids transfers in there, maybe you've got some stamps that you want to store in here, maybe it's going to be finished projects that you want to store in this one too. These are all gusseted, these pockets as well, so it means you're going to be able to get lots and lots in them. You'll get 5 of those. You'll also then get as well 15 of these. These are your stamp organisers. You can use these in things like your Karen Buddy bag if you want to, or you can use them separately. They are tabbed too, so they are just great for any little embellishments that you might have. Maybe it's going to be sheets of self-adhesive gems you might want to put in here. They would be another great thing that can go in there. But you get all of that you can see there. $25.99 or $34.99, saves you 20%. $20.79 or $27.99 as a platinum member if you want to get your hands on those. Sarah Brown says, I absolutely love that pen bag. I have the whole collection of my illustrators in it and I love it. Stephanie says, mine came with a thick pad. Do you know what it is used for? A thick pad. Does it sit in the base?
What's
of the
that?
universal pen tray? Stephanie's came with a thick pad. As in a pad of paper, or do you mean like an insert that sits in the bag? I'm confused, Stephanie. Let me know and we will do our best to find out for you. We did retail it a little while ago with one of the Spectrum R paper pads included. I'm not sure if that was the deal you got.
Yeah, maybe.
Crafter Die even says, 22, I want this carry bag. Well, you're in luck. You can get it. It's in stock. You lucky thing, you. But Michelle's got more storage for us. She's the queen of storage this evening.
I know. I'm loving it. I've got all this storage around me that's filled with exciting goodies. So, you know, what more can someone want? But the 12 marker storage wallet is what I've got for you next. So I'm just going to pop this open for you. So you're going to be able to fit your tri-blends or your tri-colours. These are my tri-colour aquas that I've got in here. So obviously they're a longer length, so they all fit perfectly in here. You're going to have you can fit your smaller pens in, definitely. Oh, let me just pop that out for a second and put one in, just so you can see the difference. So that's the difference in size between our tri-blends and our normal pens. So this wallet is absolutely perfect for your tri-blends, obviously because it's the longer size. But again, you know, wherever there's a spare little bit, we're going to pop a pocket on for you for a little bit of storage. So you've got that lovely pocket at the back. And again, they're like double stitched. Everything on it is so strong. The zips, I mean, it's not just storage, it's crafter storage. So we want it to be uber strong. We want to not literally be able to throw these about and then withstand us as crafters. So yes, so this is absolutely the perfect one for your tri-blends or your tri-colours or your aquas, just because it's that bit bigger, that bit longer for them.
Yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it? 10.19
Yeah.
or 14.44. And it's always great. I mean, even if you don't own any of the tri-blends at the moment, it's great to have the larger bag because obviously all the smaller pens will go in it.
Yeah.
And then you know if you do want to put some larger pens in there at any point, you've got the option to do so. So
Definitely.
you're sort of future-proofing it really, aren't you, which is wonderful. We're going to look at this again, the Papercraft Discovery Bag. This was featured on Thursday's Cartload show. So we do still have some of these available, which is amazing. £30 or $40 to get you over £100, almost $120 worth of products, which is amazing. So let me take you through what you're going to get then. Some of our awesome quilling flowers. These ones are from the Shower and Calice range. You will also get some floral layering stamps. We have got Christmas layering stamps. We also have some cut and emboss, a cut and emboss folder in here. It's like a little sort of real try-me of everything across the range. You've also got something from our iris folding. You've got some stamps and dies in the florals, some pop-outs there, and you'll also get these, which are your amazing festive stamps too. So it's a really lovely cross-section of the whole range of things that we bring you. And the brilliant thing here is you save £70 or $78, which is amazing. So definitely snap that up. Talking of snapping things up, these next items are always so busy, aren't they, Michelle?
Yeah, definitely. So you have got you've got the ink pad storage. So you do get 6, don't you? You get
do?
6. Right, okay, it says it there. Just read the screen, Michelle. So you're getting 6 of these. The good thing about these is you can stack them up, and if you take it off, you've got those little notches. Little notches at the side that allow you to slot those down, so you can be stacking them sideways as well.
Brilliant.
They fit all ink pads. So if I just, let me take those out and lift this top one up, you've got a little lip here. So those square ones that you can get.
So like your Tim Holtz ones?
Yes, I didn't want to say that, but you know, you did. So your Tim Holtz ones do fit in here perfectly. So when you've got all these, I mean, I've got mine about 12 high at home. So if I've got a Tim Holtz one in here, I don't need to worry about it going all the way to the back and me not being able to get my finger in to reach it, because you've got that lovely lip which stops them from going all the way to the back. So again, just that little extra thing on there that means that you can use them with our ink pads or Tim Holtz ink pads. They're all going to fit on there, no worries.
Brilliant, aren't they? $13.59 or $19.96 if you want to get your hands on them for 6 as well. So that's about, quick maths here, about £2.40 each, I think, something along those lines, £2.30 each for those trays. And I think they're one of those things you just can't have too many. It's always good to have a few more trays than you have ink pads, isn't it? Because you know that as you buy the ink pads, you've always got space to pop them in. And I hadn't thought about that, what you said, Michelle, having smaller ink pads amongst bigger ink pads.
Yeah.
Because I guess when you're organising by colours, if you've got multiple brands of ink pads, you're not going to have all of that brand there and that brand there. You're going to just put your colours, aren't you, in across all your different brands.
Yeah, definitely.
Really, I hadn't thought of that before. Talking of the pad as well that we talked about, it's an insert that sits in the bag, in the carry universal storage bag. I think you take it out when you put the pen trays in, and you leave it in if you put the ink trays in. Does that make sense? Thick pad like a pillow. There you are. That is Susie Social coming through with the answer there for us.
Good old Susie.
She's good, isn't she? She's a good haircut, Susie. Right, a Deluxe tote is what we're going to look at again now. You can go for the tote on its own. It's £7 cheaper than this deal. £7 cheaper. You do not get £55 worth of extras though, or $73 worth of freebies. So absolutely worth going for this deal, I would say, over the other one. If you want to find this one, you'll need to go into the Shop the Day category over on the website. So make sure you do that. Brilliant, because again, you've got all of these removable elements inside. These just literally Velcro out of here, and you can remove those if you wish. You can have big space where you can organise. These large slots are big enough for things like A4 cardstock, A4 Gemini plates as well. You've also got 3 gusseted pockets in the front, 2 pockets on either end there, and you've got a really lovely zip pocket on the back here too. And you are going to get all of these freebies too. So 3D embossing folders, balloon sentiments, stamps in there. You've got things like edgeables, sentiment stamps. This one here is your like a create card, and some liftables in those too. So really, really awesome to get all those freebies included. If you did want to go for the bag on its own, the bag on its own is £7 less. If you think I don't want the freebies, you're more than welcome to go for the bag on its own. It is available under the Shop the Show page. So Terry Tom says, top tip on the trays, use tape on the back and command Velcro to the wall. That's a good idea. So you stick them to your wall if you want to. You go really high with them then. And also the bag apparently will hold 216 pens, that big universal carry bag, which is handy, isn't it? Loads of storage opportunities there in that particular one. Right, we're going to go back to Michelle. She's got more storage for us.
I've got loads of storage over here. So I'm not really sure. Not sure which one we're showing you next. So I'll just show you. Shall I show you them both? I have got to, Joe, do you know which is which? Is this
no, so they're two different ones. One is for tri-blend, one is for normal. So it depends which one we've got on the show.
Right, okay, so it just says, right, okay.
This is a tri-blend, brilliant.
I'm just testing Jamie to make sure he knows what he's doing. I knew, really. Our tri-blend, so you are getting so much storage with this. Before I even open it up, I'm going to show you. There's available space, so we have popped a pocket on there, of course. And the thing is, what you want with your storage, you want to be able to store as much in there as possible. So let's pop this open. So on both sides of this, let me just move that. You've got that lovely hook and loop stuff that you can open it all the way up with. So when you have got your pens in here and you're sat at your desk, you're going to be folding that over. You have again, you've got space there, a pocket there to be putting anything extra in here that you want. But again, you can see this is your tri-blends, so they all fit in there perfectly. And you've not only got that, you've got more storage there, you've got more storage there for your pens, even more there. And again, on the back, you have got another pocket. So you're going to be popping your pieces of paper in that you've been practicing on, anything in there that you, again, if you're going somewhere, if you're going on holiday, you're going to a craft meet, anything like that, you're going to be taking this with you because you can just pop it open on your desk to do whatever it is you're doing. You've got all that extra storage on there. And then once you've done, you get to have fun opening and closing all that Velcro. Is that just me? I enjoy the sound of the Velcro opening and closing. The hook and loop closing and opening. Excuse me.
I call it hook and eye, which it definitely isn't. I don't know why I keep calling it that.
And then you've got your hook and loop closers at the top. Again, you've got the shoulder carry piece or the hand carry piece. And again, it's uber sturdy, it's uber strong. It's got lots of extra storage on there and it's only $33.99.
Brilliant value, isn't it? $33.99, $42.49, saving you 15%, which is excellent. You might need something to pop in it as well, and we've got you covered there too, because we've got an amazing selection in this, the Spectrum Raw Discovery bag. I'd imagine this deal will end tonight, wherever you are. So I'll take you through. Brilliant price on this as well. So what you've got here is a full set of our aqua markers included. Amazing value. A full set of our glitter markers. A full pack of our tri-blend brush pens, a full set of our acrylic markers as well. You're going to get a full collection of art liners in there, and you're going to get a pack of illustrators, and you're going to get the card front pad, and you're going to get blending sponges, and you're going to get, oh no, I couldn't hold it all, an ink pad, and another ink pad. So you've got £102 or £149 worth of value in there. But what you've then got, of course, is the saving for you. So £62 or $99 is what you're going to save on these Platinum members. Of course, spending even less. Could be your last chance to get your hands on that at the moment. Now, what you got next, Michelle?
Do you know what? I'm just getting lost in the fact that I'm surrounded by, so I'm getting distracted, surrounded by pens, ink pads, and storage. But we have got, so this is our pen storage, so these are perfect for your classiques or your illustrators. You're going to get 6 that comes for you. Each tray holds 12 pens. And again, so they stack this way, but they also stack next to each other. So I showed you before, if I just turn that around, you've got that little notchy bit that sticks out.
I think that's what it's called, it's not the notchy bit.
The notchy bit that's going to go into that little notchy bit. So it's like your yin and yang. So you can stack them next to each other and up. So mine at home, I've got all my classiques and I've got them stacked up. Says it's about this high, about as tall as me high. And then I've got them double stacked as well. So I've got this huge block of them. And to be honest, they just look pretty, but...
details on the screen are not for that item that you've got there,
for the clear
Michelle.
ones?
So, well, it says on the screen, let's change the delete. So it's for a single pen tray, clear on the screen is the details, for one single clear pen tray.
Right, okay, so that would just be that on its own.
Right, so what's the should we give the details for the 6-pack that Michelle was just talking about? So we'll give you the details for the black ones, which is the 6-pack. Details coming in here. Here they are, $13.59 or $19.96.
Right. To
get 6 of them.
Wow.
Or you can, Michelle, go for one of the clear ones for $19.99. Now, I'm not a mathematician. I'm not a mathematician, and I wouldn't like to tell you to not buy something. No. But do you want the black ones or the clear ones? I'd say just get the 6-piece black ones, wouldn't you, Michelle?
Yeah, they both do the same. So they stack up and they stack next to each other. They're both for your illustrators and your classics. If you're going to put your tri-blends in, let me just find one. Just show you. So if you're going to pop your tri-blends in, it's a lot. They're a lot deeper.
They work though, don't they?
They do sit in there. They're sitting there absolutely fine. They don't fall forward or anything like that. So you can put your tri-blends in as well, but they are sort of the classic or the illustrators.
Yeah, and they're great value. 6 pieces again.
That's
for
crazy price, isn't it?
$13.59, $19.96. If you want to go for the clear ones, you absolutely can. But they're $19.99 each. They are. I've asked the question before, why are they expensive compared to the black ones? They're exactly the same size. They are just a lot more expensive to manufacture those clear ones. So that's why they are a very different price. It's up to you. If you want to go for the clear ones, absolutely you can. The value is, of course, in the black ones.
Yeah.
Right. We are going to move on. We're going to give you an opportunity to check out your baskets. So whilst you do that, let's share with you some of the fun stuff we like to get up to here at Crafters TV.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You all had time with each other! You're not through to boot camp. Get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Joe's laughing. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place. Oh, Joe. Words, but I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Mosby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkle ink, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
Went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami. I've got some...
Oh, it's not on your project, is it?
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh, it's lovely to, I say it's lovely to see bloopers. Well, it is lovely to see bloopers. What is it, the word in German? Schadenfreude, which is where you take pleasure in someone else's mishap. Or, I don't want to say pain, because it's not pain, but it's, yeah, Schadenfreude. I only know that. I'm not intellectual. I only know it because it's a song in Avenue Q. Is the only reason I know that.
Okay.
Now, Michelle is going to wow us with a demo for the end of the show, which I'm very much looking forward to. While she gets ready for that, I'm going to share with you the Weekend Super Saver again, because you've only got a few more hours to get your hands on this, so you're going to have to be quick. What it is, of course, is a wonderful selection of A3 Centura Pearl. I think that's what the kids call ASMR, isn't it, watching that? Tough crowd, obviously not. That's your pastels. You get that one for free. 20 sheets of the pastel coming free. 20 sheets of the pastel coming in there. You'll get that one for free. We also have then your Snow White Hint of Silver. You'll get 25 sheets here. And you'll also get 25 sheets of the Snow White Hint of Gold there as well. Brilliant, brilliant value to get 70 sheets of A3 cardstock. For $25.98 or $37.98, which is your price there on those. We're going to go back over to Michelle and we're going to talk about decoupage, I hear. Michelle, she's just getting herself plugged in as we speak. A lot of you still chatting away. Rhonda says the trays also stack on an angle, if you like. Yeah, they do. They can sort of, they sort of stagger backwards. They tear up a little, don't they? Top tip on the trays, use tape on the back. That's what Terry Tom says. Rhonda says, in case anyone is interested, that show with Debbie Fisher and the wax seal was Second Chance Sunday on the 25th of April, 2021, about an hour in. Worth a watch. I laughed so hard, my ribs hurt. I love that. Thanks for that, Rhonda. Right, then back to Michelle. What's next?
So it's the Floral Decoupage Starter Kit. So I'll quickly go through this again with you. So what you're going to be getting. So you're going to be getting some of our classics, and they're in the perfect colours for anything floral. So you've got the greens, the pinks, and the purples. So you're getting 18 of our classics. And then obviously to go along with your alcohol pens, you're going to need an alcohol ink pad. So we've included one, and this is in the Flagstone. You're going to be getting some foam on a roll, which is always an essential in any body's craft kit. We've also got, so I'm going to show you this. So we've also got the alcohol paper. So this is the best paper that you're going to get for colouring on. So this is our Nina Classic Crest, and you're going to be getting 16 pieces. Brilliant. It's perfect because it's ultra smooth. It's exactly what you need if you're going to be colouring. And then you're going to be getting this. So this is the Stamp and Die set, and this is the Fragrant Sweet Pea. And you're also going to be getting your Radiant Rose. And you can see that they're a nice size. These are beautiful. You can decoupage these up. You can have these relatively flat on your project. If you saw the show yesterday, I used one of the stamps to create my own background with. So you can be having a lot of fun. And I thought, because you know, we had quite a few people asking about the sweet pea and how to to layer that one up, I thought we'd just do a little quick demo for you to show you how to do that one. So I have got this fragrant sweet pea, and again, so I've got them out. I've lost one of my, it's my little tendril, I've lost that dye.
Oh no!
I'll have to have a look for it. I was using it yesterday.
It probably went in the bin, didn't it?
Probably did, unfortunately. So these are your petals. So again, people are like, what on earth is that? So again, I will show you. But you've got your stamps as well. So
do you want the good news, Michelle?
Go on.
This is definitely going to be part of the show. Whatever you do.
Whatever I do, it's
whatever happens here, it's definitely going to be the best thing you've made this show.
Absolutely. I love that. That's what we like. So let me just see if I've got a little bit of... In fact, it doesn't matter. I haven't got a bit of green. So we will just use... So I've just got one of our... I love that orange. Our textured cardstock pads here. Let me just cut it down a little bit. So this is quite textured on one side and it's a lot smoother on the other. So if you're wanting to use this and you don't want the textured side on show, then just use the other side of it. You know, it really doesn't matter. Let's pop that down. And I don't have no green left in this. So in place of green, we'll just use a little bit of... It's almost like a turquoisey, greeny blue, so that will do. It's just a different colour for me to show you the difference between the petals and the foliage bits. So, oh, I'll tell you what, we'll do that first. So petals, let's get those off. So these three are going to pop on there. And then we'll stamp them out. So again, I'm just going to use the ink pad that's next to me. You don't have to have the outline in a black. So I'm stamping onto that orange colour. You could use one of your orange quick dry ink pads if you wanted to make it more of a tone on tone, so you're not seeing the outlines so much. And again, suppose it depends on what kind of look you're going for. If you're just wanting the petals without that stamped image on there, you can do that as well. You don't have to stamp it out. Let's pop those on there as well. So let's just pop those back while we're being tidy. Well, while we're talking about storage and everything like that, I should definitely be popping these back, storing them properly.
Don't forget as well, another show, last show of the week. Both last show of the week for you and for me, Michelle. Mind you, it wouldn't be hard because it is actually the last show of the week. So if we were here tomorrow, technically that would be a new week. But it's the end of our week, isn't it? As well as the regular week. When are you back on Crafters TV after today?
Next Monday.
Next Monday?
Yeah, yeah.
So a week tomorrow. That'll be with me again.
Yeah.
Oh, it's my birthday.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh.
I hadn't mentioned it, had I?
No.
No, didn't. It's a miracle I haven't mentioned it before now, to be honest. So yeah, we'll be back then for that. We'll be up with Second Chance Sunday this evening, of course, 6 p.m. here in the UK, 1 p.m. If you're East Coast, 10 a.m. West Coast. There are no shows here tomorrow on Crafters TV, of course, because it's the state funeral of the late Queen tomorrow. So we're not broadcasting tomorrow, but we will be back with you on Tuesday as normal, all day.
Right, let's just pop that to the side. So I have stamped all three of those out. So even though I don't have my die for that one, that is just one of those little tendrils that, so if you've grown sweet peas or if you've seen them, so they're sort of like a climber. So that's the little bit that is grabbing onto, well, each other, the shed or the fence, whatever it is that you've got them growing up against. But they're very cute. Ben, my husband, used to grow them, and they are just, you get so many flowers just on one of them. There's just like dozens and dozens. When you plant lots together, it is the most beautiful plant or flower. Right, so let's take these off. We'll pop that on there. And you can see they fit in perfectly. just get some tape. Just going to tape them into place. And that one as well. So as you lay the die down, you can just see the outline of the stamp fits perfectly around that. Let's pop that one on. Just line it up, and then this last one. Let's keep turning it round till you get it in the right place. There we go. And we'll just pop that through. So again, these will fit through all your machines. These will fit through your mini. So if you're thinking about gifting this bundle for Christmas, because obviously we're buying Christmas presents at the minute, this bundle and a mini is going to be absolutely perfect. A perfect little bundle for the kids or for anyone who's been thinking about getting into crafting. It's a perfect little starter bundle, I think. Let's just get all those off.
They look like they could be branches, don't they? Or something under the sea almost, those bits as well.
Yeah,
So let's use them separately.
They do.
Coral, yeah.
See, that one reminds me of a starfish. That one there. Right, let's just get all these out. And you can see, so, I mean, going back to the low-tack tape from earlier, I've used it and I'm sticking it on the unit next to me, and I will use it again and again until there's no stick left. So those 9 rolls that you're going to be getting are going to last you so long. Right, so just pop that there. Right, I'm just going to bring in again, so my stamping mat. Just pop those on there. And my ball tool. So all we're going to be doing is, if you don't have a stamping mat, just use a tea towel, folded tea towel. It's just that you need that little bit of squishiness below it, just for your ball tool to do what it needs to do. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to bring my ball tool from the edges into the middle, and you straight away you're getting that movement on your petals. And again, you're breaking those fibres a little bit, allowing it to move and mould. So get into the middle.
Very, very busy on this. Very busy on lots of stuff you've seen throughout this show. Nice to have a show of just sort of essentials, isn't it? All the bits that you need to get stocked up. Maybe not the sexiest show in the world,
no,
but definitely very essential.
They're all the things that you definitely need. But the thing is, it's the things that you need to make the fun bits, the exciting bits, easier to do and get on with. You need the right tools, the right glues, the right storage. So all I'm doing is I've just got my poker tool and I'm just curving the edge of my petal around it. And again, so you're just getting more definition on those petals. So there we go, so that's that one. And then last one. And again, just, if you don't have one of these.
You're getting quite a lot of pens in here as well. Is it 18 pens in total in this collection?
Yes.
That's a lot
definitely.
of pens. I mean, just the pens on their own would set you back surely around about that price, I would imagine. So you're saving £37 here, or $53. It is a lot of pennies that you're saving. The set you're using is a sweet pea, isn't it, Michelle?
It is, yeah, I'm using the sweet pea. So I've got my 3 petals there, so I'm going to take this one, which is the biggest, and then I'm going to take this one with that tiny little small piece on the end. I'm going to flick it round and I'm going to layer it over there. But what I'm going to do is, so you can either use a blob of hot glue, you could use a blob of 3D collal or a chunky glue, as Debbie calls it, or a foam pad. So I've got a foam pad in the middle because it's going to give me that decoupage feel, that height on there that I'm looking for. So let me just get that.
This is some deal, says Stephanie Theodos, isn't it just?
So there you go. So I've just got those two on there. And then, so what I did, so what you can do is, again, just layer that one over the top, just a little bit off. But what I'm going to do is, yesterday, I sort of just folded it up, down, to give me that sort of M shape on there. And it's just that shape that I'm going to put onto sort of both of them. So again, I'm just going to go up, down. It's almost an M shape on those. And again, so you're just getting that different kind of effect on there. Just going to have a little play. We're just going to curl some of those edges under while trying to maintain that M shape. Just so popping that like that. And then that is just going to go on there. And again, I'm going to put it on with a foam pad so I can maintain that lovely height that I'm wanting. And then I'm going to pop that on there, obviously making sure that I'm going to hide that foam pad. And that is my sweet pea. So when you pop that on your card, you're going to pop that there, and that's going to go on your card. You're going to pop a little gem in the middle there. But, so for this piece, if I just take that top one back off, and then I can show you. So what you're going to do is that M shape that I'm getting on there, we're going to really squish it together. Because what this piece is going to be almost the one that is budding before it's fully opened out. So you're going to want it to sort of stay like that. So if I bring in my hot glue gun, and I'm just going to put a tiny little bit of glue at the, if I've got any left in there, at the bottom, and I'm going to squish this up and closed. Just going to hold it for a second, just to keep it maintaining its shape. And then this piece, we're just going to put, again, a tiny little bit of hot glue on the bottom, and you're going to sit it on there. Just hold it for a second. And that is going to be your piece that's budding. So let me take that off. So you've got, if you've layered that up with your 3 pieces, pretend you can't see that, you've got that lovely sweet pea, and then that is going to go onto the end of that tendril, or you're going to curve these so you can have it more flat. But that is your bud, and that is your sweet pea. And that is as easy as they are.
Delightful, isn't it?
To make, yeah.
Yeah, and you get loads in there as well. So 3 packs of the classics, which is 18 pence. You've got the dies and stamps in there as well. You've got the foam on a roll. You've got everything you need in there, which is amazing. We only have 3 minutes left. I know. Susie's very concerned in the comments. There's no card of the show to do though, Susie, because we didn't make anything. Unless you're going to put that one in. I mean, you're going to win anyway today, so it doesn't really matter, does it? I mean, you're literally just competing against yourself at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But yes, anyway, what a brilliant show this has been. Don't forget, everything you've seen has been amazing. Remember as well, we will be back at 6 p.m. this evening here in the UK, 1 o'clock on the East Coast, 10 a.m. West Coast for Second Chance Sunday. We will not be here tomorrow, though, of course. It is the state funeral of Her Majesty the Queen, so we'll be off air all day tomorrow, but we will be back again after this evening, all day on Tuesday for you, as standard, in our regular slot. So that is where we'll be. Michelle, thank you very much. Pleasure as always.
Absolutely.
See you in 2 hours' time.
Yes, definitely.
Bon voyage. See you in a couple of hours.